Hello, everybody. It is game number 3 here on day 2 of the North American Invitational of 2023 LAXNAI here at the Utica University Nexus Center in a matchup between the Moon Bears and the Thousand Island Spirits for the finals of the J Pool. Hello, everybody. My name is David Bowie here, and going to take you along here for this game as the Moon Bears coming off a victory, a 5-2 win over Bang City yesterday, where the Thousand Island Spirits walloped Portugal yesterday 11-2. Both these in the finals here for the J Pool, as the Moon Bears have been increasingly getting better and better as the years go by in this tournament. They were at 12th last year with a 3-3 record. As the Thousand Island Spirits, they are the 2023 NABLL Upstate Division champions, based out of Alexandria Bay, just right at the Peace Bridge between the Canadian and American border. And these two teams are going to go at it today. The Moon Bears are going to be dressed in the black, yellow, and green, and the Thousand Island Spirits in the black, white, and orange. So a couple of black jersey teams going against each other, and it looks like the Moon Bears will be putting out Teddy Strzelski in nets, as the Thousand Island Spirits will have Wish a Benedict on the opposite side as the warm-up buzzer is over. As we are ready to go here.
Thousand Island Spirits, fresh off nationals out of the NABLL. They took second place, lost to the Westminster Wild. They got a lot of Haudenosaunee players. Wissa Benedict is Mike Benedict's son. He's in like 8 Lacrosse Hall of Fames. Just got inducted into the Haudenosaunee Lacrosse Hall of Fame. They have a ton of great players. Nathan Jobson, the GM up there, has done a great job putting the Spirits together. They really are building something special up there. The crowd, the atmosphere, it's an old school barn. It's hotter than Hades down there, but I mean, as long as you can get past that, it's an amazing experience.
Compare that to the temperature here. It's quite cool in this rink right here, so they should feel quite at home here. A refreshing change of pace nonetheless, but a lot of great lacrosse programs coming out of Haudenosaunee as part of Six Nations and the Mohawk Nation there. So, and they're going to put it on display here, and let's see if they can take on the Moon Bears here, as the Thousand Island Spirits in a huge rout, 11-2 against Portugal yesterday. Let's see if they can continue their winning ways here to win the J final against the Moon Bears. Kendall Vecchio will go against Flynn Scheib in the face-off circle. And here we go. Face-off won by the Thousand Island Spirits, but it's an over and back already. And the Moon Bears will take over. Josh Jordan on the far side. They'll toss it over to Dallin Thompson. To Nate Raymond there on the near side. To Jeremy Almirand. He takes a shot, and that just bounces and goes out of play. It'll be Spirits ball. Spirits ball trying to make a fast break the other way. There comes Aiden Barrow. He fakes the handoff here. He's got it on the near side. Barrow trying to look for a pick. Spins around. Trying to find some help. He'll just get it right back to the point. Lazor takes a low shot, and that's going to be saved by Strzelski. There's another long distance shot for the point, and that'll be saved. Strzelski makes the second one, and we're going to go back the other way. Bobby Carey. And there's a shot from Jordan. Saved by Benedict. And the Spirits will take it and come back their way now on offense. To me, Pike Pierce. He'll hand it off to Dallas Thomas here. He's on the far side. To Nate Jobson. Jobson coming in. Back on a give and go, but that ball not there on the mark as it escapes the mesh. A pass is not there, and the referee's calling over and back. It was not deflected by a Moon Bear. And they will take over on offense. Amrad will start it off. To the center to Jordan. Cutting through the yellow line. Jordan winds up, fires, and it looks like it was deflected and goes wide. Picked up by Raymond. Raymond trying to deke through. Now playing it from behind the net. Nate Raymond trying to dance around, and the ball is jarred loose. And now back the other crowd. Long distance shot, or pass rather. But Thomas Lazor didn't even see that ball coming at all. Wasn't expecting it. So it's dumped back in, and the Moon Bears will reset here on offense. Bobby Carey has it there on the far side. Looks like it was loading up. Fakes the shot and decides to wait up, and he passes it off to Nate Raymond. Raymond on the near side. He's being double teamed here, close to the boards, and he's kind of takes a low shot, and that just goes barely wide. No, it's been a tip, so there's no over and back, but the shot clock will expire, and it'll be Spirit's ball. Quick break the other way, shoulder save by Strzelski. Loose ball picked up by the Moon Bears. Oh, and a huge check there against the boards as Conwell had to eat that one up. And the ball is awarded on a foul to the Moon Bears. Oh, there's some checking involved. Uh-oh. And that's going to cost the Spirits as John Jacobs was cross-checking his man away from the play. And he is going to head to the sin bin for 1 minute. So a 1 minute minor penalty. Penalties are reduced here from 2 to 1. And the Moon Bears will go on the power play for the first time today. Ball on the near side pass. That has been deflected, and there's a loose ball in the air. Who's got it? Looks like the Moon Bears have kept it by Amrad. Amrad. Low shot, and that just goes wide on the near side. Ball be scooped up by Jordan, and the Moon Bears continue their offensive attack. With 5 seconds left. Shot, save by Benedict, and that'll reset the clock. Amrad picks it up. Continuing this attack. 24 seconds left here on the power play. Overhead shot, and it's saved right just above the waist. Oh, it's a huge check to jar that loose. And the Spirits will be able to recover that ball. Matt Johnson of the Spirits leading the attack on the far side. He'll go in transition now and leave it for Nate Jobson. Jobson will just roll to Tristan Thompson. Ball being played from behind the net. Centering pass isn't there for Tristan Thompson. And the loose ball pickup will be taken by the Moon Bears by Bobby Carey. Into the attacking zone on the far side. Carey. They'll lob it up for Jordan. They'll trade places as Carey will go off into the bench. To Raymond. Shot over the top, save. And Benedict able to get the pads in between that shot. Jordy Mitchell now coming through the near side. Cross pass, not there. And will be picked up by the Moon Bears as we go back the other way. Jordan, nice little lob pass, but couldn't be handled by Holtby as he's trying to find, by Malloy rather, trying to find a way through, and he'll slow things down and get it to Jordan there on the far side. Josh Jordan. He's being hacked and slashed, but he is holding that ball well. Now he comes in with a shot, tries to go 5-hole. That's saved by Benedict. Now the Spirits are going to go back in the attack. Still scoreless here with just over 9 minutes left to play here in the first half. A shot over the top. Oh, that just bounces right into Strzelski's mesh. As he wasn't expecting it, but it looks like it went off his chest almost like a basketball net. And now Raymond has it on the far side here for the Moon Bears. Starting the attack. He'll get it to Baker. Mike Baker. On the far side. Low shot. That went off a Moon Bear. It looks like Jeremy Amrad when it went off his leg and deflected off him. And unfortunately for that, that's going to expire the shot clock. So the Spirits will take over here on offense. A long outlet pass. Well defended there by Charlie Malloy. Almost looked like a cornerback in football defending that pass. The Moon Bears will be able to go back on offense as ball is on the far side. Dallin Thompson takes a shot, and it's right on the line. It almost squeaked through, and Benedict didn't even see where that was going. But he kept still, and that ball did not roll over. We are still scoreless with under 8 minutes to play. Ball's on the near side. Barrow tries a centering pass intended for John Jacobs, and it's not there. We'll go back the other way. Bobby Carey has it on the far side to Raymond. Raymond now taking his time, waiting for the rest of his troops to arrive. Handed off to Royce Thomas. There's the low shot, and that just goes off Benedict's pads. But the clock will reset, and the Moon Bears will have another chance here on offense. On the far side. Pass shot. Baker makes a shot, and a save by Benedict, who had to dive to make sure that he was able to grab that rebound and corral it, as the Spirits will go back on offense. Jobson on the far side. And back to Thomas Lazor. Ball being cycled through here by the Spirits. Low shot. That just goes wide on the near side. And the shot clock will expire as the Moon Bears will take over. It's quite the goaltending battle here between Benedict and Strzelski. The defense doing an excellent job. We're still scoreless here with 6:30 left to go here in the first half. Both teams trying to find the back of the net for the first time today. Low shot and saved by Benedict. Able to get the chest. Second attempt. Able to shake that one away. The ball is loose here on the near side corner. Nobody's picked it up yet. It's been bouncing around all over the place. Finally picked up by the Moon Bears, but the shot clock is going to expire, or it would have been. But Benedict makes the long distance save, and the Spirits will take over here on offense. Dallas Thomas has it on the far end. To Lauren Pragle, who couldn't quite handle the pass, but John Jacobs able to pick it up. He takes a shot low and saved by Strzelski, getting both the pads on that one. In transition, here come the Moon Bears. Scheib to Raymond. To Dallin Thompson. To Amrad here on the near side of the yellow line. Winds up and fires. Can't beat Benedict Typhol. And he stood strong on that one to make the save. Danny Lazor has it on the far side. Just past the yellow line. Stutter step. Winds up. Looking for a shot. No, he passes instead. There's a low shot. It was deflected off a Moon Bear, but comes right back in the pocket of the mesh of Montana Pierce. And the ball will be corralled here by Strzelski. Bonjami, he'll get it off to Jordan here. Start the attack once again. Josh Jordan coming in with speed. Fakes the pass from the back, but 6 seconds left. He's got to do something. Tries to dunk it over the top, but a crease violation will stop that play, and the Spirits will take over. Just under 4.5 minutes here in the first half. We're still scoreless. This is Dallas Thomas looking to change all that. He's got the ball on the far side. In the offensive zone, low shot. Deflected off a defender, and it's tipped off, so no over and back. It'll be picked up by the Moon Bears. There's a quick shot the other way, and score! Mike Rasmussen on a quick break the other way from a block shot, and he breaks this 0-0 deadlock. The Moon Bears strike first with just under 4 minutes left to play here. It is 1-0 Moon Bears over the Thousand Island Spirits. And both sides have had excellent offensive chances, but the defense and the goaltending has been stellar. That's the reason why we have a low-scoring affair here, but Rasmussen able to take it to him and get the first goal. Here's a quick break the other way. Quick shot. And it's in! Danny Lazor responds just like that for the Thousand Island Spirits. That didn't take long for a response, and it's now tied up at 1 apiece. And could the floodgates be opening here for the goal scoring? As now both of these teams have gotten 1 apiece here, which seemingly was just a defensive battle for them and a goaltending battle for the most part. Now each got a goal in quick succession. Face off won by the Spirits. This ball pick up by Kendall Vecchio. And the ball will go back the other way for the Moon Bears as they'll start here now in the neutral zone. Jordan coming up through center. To Raymond. He's got it on the near side. Raymond cutting through the middle, takes a shot. Oh, that looks like that almost went off the mask of Benedict. Looks like he took it just on the upper part of the chest. And pass is intercepted by Raymond. Moon Bears are going to go right back in the attack. Quick rifled shot, and that ball almost crawled through the 5-hole. Hit Benedict right in the chest, and it rolled down in between his legs, but he had his stick positioned well, and it rolled into the mesh. It remains a 1-1 tie. Dallas Thomas on the far side. Coming in, loads up, takes a low shot, and that just bounces wide. And it goes all the way to the roof. There was a lot of power on that shot. I don't think I've seen the ball go that high all week.
It's tall here. It doesn't hit the rafters often. That was a hard shot.
Yeah, absolutely it is. And these are pretty high rafters too. No kidding. The Moon Bears on the attack now. The offensive zone. Long point shot. And it just goes wide, but resets the clock. Another save there by Benedict. Takes it in the chest. And we've got a whistle, and the ball looks like it's going to be turned over here. Let's see what the call is. And it's going to be a penalty against the Thousand Island Spirits. It's going to be a slashing call against number 94, Carl Van Emery of the Spirits. So the Moon Bears will go on the power play. See if they can break this tie here as we are now in the final 50 seconds of the first half. Raymond tries to get over to the far side. Not there, but no harm, no foul. Low shot. That just goes wide on the far side. And it's going to be an over and back. It did not contact a Spirit player. So the Spirits will take over, and they are shorthanded right now. 40 seconds left on the penalty with 27 seconds left on the clock. They can wear down a good chunk of it. But there will likely be some carryover time, barring a power play goal from the Moon Bears. Ball played from behind the net. It's loose. Who's going to pick it up? And finally, Strzelski will pick it up. Long outlet pass the other way. It's an odd man rush here. If the Moon Bears are fast enough. Boy, calling for the ball. He finally gets it. Takes a low shot. It's wide left. Here comes Raymond coming in with a shot. Tries to dunk it over the top. And saved by Benedict. And that's going to be it for the first half. Both the goaltenders and defense on both sides standing up to the task here, and we have a 1-1 game here after the first half between the Moon Bears and the Thousand Island Spirit. There have been a lot of great chances for both teams, but both the goalies have been absolutely excellent here, as we saw Benedict and Teddy Strzelski being wonderful in between the pipes, and that's why we have a 1-1 game here. Both these teams trying to get the victory here and advance as the J-Pool champions. As the Moon Bears, again, able to defeat Bang City yesterday 5-2, while the Thousand Island Spirits just routed Portugal 11-2. This is their first game today here at the Utica University Nexus Center here in downtown Utica, New York. Thank you so much for joining us here on Lacrosse TV. You're watching the North American Invitational 2023 LAXNAI. My name is David Bowie, and again, thank you so much for tuning in here this morning as both these teams are getting their quick halftime rest, but the halftime does not last long here.
All right, so in the chats we've got Nate Raymond over under 1.5 goals. Has Nate Raymond scored 2 goals yet? 1 and 2. I would like to say that the Thousand Island Spirits are a big second half team. They start slow a lot. This ought to be very interesting.
We've only had both teams score 1 goal apiece. There can't be 2 goals for one team on that. So, but the over/under is still not done yet. We have another half to play here. But what a low-scoring affair here, but has been no shortage of excitement for both these two teams as they've been put on a pretty good show here, I would say.
Oh, yeah, the goalie's playing phenomenal. And that really makes a tournament, really. If you have a goaltender that can get hot, and that is one thing, Thousand Islands, I've seen both their goaltenders, Wissa Benedict and Gunnetahausen, they're both just amazing goalies. They're top level. They can play in most leagues.
And the second half now is underway as the faceoff won by the Spirits. As Daniel Azora scoops it up, he's the lone goal scorer for the Spirits. And ball is dumped into the near side corner of the Moon Bears zone. It's still loose, and it's finally picked up by the Moon Bears as Bobby Carey. He's all alone. He's got 3 men surrounding him right now, and he's going to lob it off to Jordan. Jordan weaving through. Low shot, and he scores! Josh Jordan picks the low corner and beats Benedict. And he breaks the tie here. It is now 2-1 for the Moon Bears, or rather the Spirits over the Moon Bears.
Yeah, props to Carey. He really carried it up the field. But then he got the assist, found the open guy, and a way to finish, too. Splits the defenders and buries it. And now I say that the Spirits are a second-half team, but we see the Moon Bears come out on fire.
Well, it took a while for the Moon Bears to score their first goal in the first half. Not so long here in the second half as the Spirits now on offense trying to tie this up very quickly. And they do! Jordy Mitchell out of nowhere coming in with speed. And he scores to tie this game up at 2-2. And again, we're seeing excellent responses from both teams. When one team scores, the other one scores just like that. And it happened again. Excellent resilience and response from both these teams. It's now 2-2 here with a minute 45 that elapsed here in the second half.
In under 2 minutes in the second half, we have more goals that are equal to as many goals in the first.
Ball will be awarded to the Moon Bears here. As Brendan Murphy will start things off. He's on the far side, crossing the yellow line. Hands it off to Amrad. Amrad takes a shot. That's wide left. Ball scooped up by Raymond, however. He's continuing the attack. Shot clock isn't running right now. And it'll be saved by Benedict on that one. Oh, ball is loose. Could be a turnover here in the defensive zone. No, not quite. And the Spirits will be able to walk away with it. And we're getting whistles going on here. And the ball's getting turned over. And the Moon Bears will go back on the attack. Ball's on the near side. Jordan trying to carry it in. Dives through and scores! Josh Jordan with the second goal of the half. Less than 3 minutes, he scores 2. And he dives in and gives the Moon Bears a 3-2 lead over the Thousand Island Spirits. Look at Jordan just kind of weave through. He just dove right in there to try to get that. What an effort from him. Receives the pass. He sees a lane, gets in there, takes the shot, and score. Wow. Here comes Raymond in. He's on a partial breakaway. Shot. He scores! Nate Raymond using that speed to break away from the defender, and he puts the Moon Bears up 4-2 now. Could this game be cracked wide open? We've seen 3 goals already in less than 4 minutes. A complete parallel from what we saw before on the first half. And now this game is being cracked wide open here.
Wow, yeah. We've had way more action.
A lot more off action here. It's a tale of 2 halves. And Malloy picks up the loose ball. He's got Baker with him. To Baker. Baker on the back end takes a shot. No, an increased violation. So it wouldn't have counted even if it did go in, and the Spirits will take it the other way. Jordy Mitchell, he's got a goal so far, looking for a second. He scored the last one, just rushing in through the far side, and he's got it there on that end. To the middle, to Nate Jobson. It's back to Dallas Thomas. He takes a shot. That's wide on the near side, and it bounces out of play. And it's going to be a Moon Bears ball. Charlie Malloy on the far side decides he's going to come in with it, takes a shot, or rather it looks like it was a pass. Oh, what a huge shove in the corner. It bounces Bobby Carey off the boards. Raymond just got a goal not too long ago. Cycling through. Low shot by Nate Raymond, and that just goes off the pads of Benedict. And, now we've got an illegal substitution penalty here. Looks like the Moon Bears, and number 49, Flynn Scheib, will be the one to serve the penalty there. And this could be a break that Thousand Island needs to get themselves into this game again. They'd love to cut this deficit to 1 here. 9:20 left to go here in the second half. They've got a 1-minute power play, and here they go. Daniel Lazor takes a shot. That's wide right. But it's recovered by Thompson. Back to Lazor. He's widens up. Oh, from behind the back pass. Not quite on the mark, but still recovered by the Spirits on the half wall. One-timer attempt failed and missed. There's a quick shot and saved by Strzelski. He hasn't been tested much this half. Strzelski comes out of his crease to make a long outlet pass the other way for Jordan. Couldn't quite corral it, but finally does. Takes a shot, saved by Benedict. That was a fast little sequence there as they try to sneak a short-handed goal. 20 seconds left here on the power play. Oh, it was a good check that knocked down Lazor. He's got to regroup here. Low shot just goes wide on the near side. That's going to be an over and back. And that will likely clear up the penalty with 5 seconds left to go as the Moon Bears will take over. Ball's on the far side. Armstrong takes a shot. That's deflected, goes over the top. From behind the net. Centering pass out in front. Saved by Benedict. Looks like he just got a hand on that one. And the Spirits will go back on offense as Matt Johnson cuts it through the middle. Long pass. Here's coming in with speed is Thompson. There's a shot wide left. 13 seconds left on the shot clock as the Spirits still have possession of it in the offensive zone. Bounces off the half wall. It's a loose pickup, and it'll be taken by the Moon Bears. And back the other way, here comes Charlie Malloy. He's got 2 defenders on him. He's going to retreat. Tries to get that pass to Jordan, but it goes off the half wall. Ball is loose, but he picked up by Dallas Thomas. And now we'll go in transition. Ball on the far side in the offensive zone. Montana Pierce gets it to his man on the near side. One-time shot and saved by Strzelski. He had the positioning to make that stop. And the Moon Bears will go here on offense. Just under 7 minutes left to play here in the second half. Mike Rasmussen, he's got a goal here in this game. To Amrad. Amrad's going to cut it through. Gets a little bit of pick. Low shot. That just goes wide right on the near side. Rebound picked up by Dallin Thompson. Shot over the top. It's in. Score. The Moon Bears able to move that ball through and give themselves a 3-goal cushion now as they enjoy a 5-2 lead over the Thousand Island Spirits. Take a look at this one on the replay. The ball on the near side, some quick passing. Nice centering pass, great shot there from Jeremy Amrad, and he gets his first of the game. Face off one by the Spirits as Jordy Mitchell has it on the far side. To Thompson, centering pass, not there for Daniel Lazor, intended for him. He couldn't quite get it from out of the air as he had to leap for that one. through the middle. Shane Thomas takes a shot. Wide right. Rather, Jordy Mitchell, rather. Recovers his own rebound off the half wall. He'll get it to Lazor. Lazor takes a shot off the bread basket of Strzelski. Spirits still continuing their attack with a reset clock. Ball's on the far side. To Jarek Jacobs, takes a shot. Strzelski makes the save and able to scoop it up in his own crease. And Strzelski having a stellar game here. Oh, there's a huge collision there. That jars the ball loose. And it will be Spirits' ball. Oh, some stick handling. Got that ball loose as Nate Jobson dropped the ball. And he's going to turn it over to the Moon Bears as Percy will pick it up. Ryan Percy going into the attacking zone. He'll give it to his offense as they make the transition. Charlie Malloy. Jordan to Nate Raymond. From behind the net, Jordan has got on the near sides. The ball is being cycled through. There's a shot. It goes off the chest of Benedict. Save. Here's another shot, and Benedict just got his stick in the way to parry it to the right side. Here's another shot over the top. And we're getting some whistles, and the net has been launched off its moorings a little bit there, so the referees are going to have to get that readjusted. 5-2 lead here for the Moon Bears over the Thousand Island Spirits. And what we saw, only 2 goals in the first half. It's been broken up wide open now. And it looks like there's going to be a penalty here against the Spirits. And it looks like Matt Johnson will be serving the penalty here as the Moon Bears will go on the power play. And this is the last thing the Spirits need right now. Down by 3 with 3:39 left to go here. A minor penalty, and Jordan will start the quarterback in the attack. He decides to take it right on, and it's saved by Benedict.
Nice play, number 20, making sure he saved that in the crease, stopping the rebound. That was huge.
Spirits now trying to go on the attack shorthanded. Jimmy Pike Pierce. Get it to his man. There's a man all over the front shot, and it's saved by Strzelski. Able to get it there on the far side, able to close off the post. Great opportunity by the Spirits with the cycling of the passes, but can't solve Teddy Strzelski, who's been fantastic this game. Dallin Thompson now on the power play. 16 seconds left here on the man advantage. Dallin Thompson gets to the far side. Quick low shot that was deflected and goes wide. And the shot clock will expire as the Spirits will take over here. Back to even strike. Fresh out of the box. Here's a chance. Spin. Shot. Score!
Are you kidding me? Wow, Matt Johnson totally redeems himself out there with that twister. And it looks like he almost ran out of room. But a very smart move. You can see the years of playing. Get on down to Lax Jitsu, the Dojo Lax, and check out Matt Johnson. But you can learn those kind of moves right there. Beautiful twister, spins off the guy, and they really needed that goal because it puts them back in contention here with running time and 2 minutes left.
Fresh out of the box, and he scores a big one for the Spirits. The muchly needed here. They need to be on pace to score a goal a minute here as there's just under 2 minutes in the second half. But they need to cause a turnover right now on the Moon Bears as they are on offense. Carey here on the near side. He's got 2 defenders on him. He'll get it off to Nate Raymond. He's had a hard-working game today. He's got a goal here for the Moon Bears so far. Gets the pick, but the ball is jarred loose. Raymond able to recover it. Ball on the near side. There's a chance out in front. Pass on one-time chance, not there. And the ball will go back the other way. Here comes the Spirits. Oh, and it looks like, the refs are waving it off. Getting a stoppage of play here. And a timeout was called by the Thousand Islands. You got to wonder if that was not the right call at that point, as that had a breakaway chance all alone on an outlet pass. But nonetheless, a timeout was called by the Spirits, and maybe they just want to go over things and regroup here as they have a minute 26 left here to score 2 goals to tie this thing up. It's a tall order to ask, but not impossible by any means, especially with this fast-paced game going on here. And what a second half we've been given here. We were only treated to 2 goals in the first, and now we have 6 goals here, but not quite as evenly distributed between these two teams as the Moon Bears enjoying a 2-goal lead. But the Thousand Island Spirits will get the ball here coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, and both goalies are still making a ton of saves. I mean, there has just been so much offense.
Absolutely, it has, and there's been no shortage of that offense. Is why but these goalies, because of it, are showing why they're keeping this a very low-scoring affair. They've been spectacular on both ends. Low shot just goes wide on the far side, still recovered by the Spirits. Lazor cutting through from the far to the far side, now playing from behind the net. He's coming around with speed, but he is being harassed by Brendan Murphy. Centering pass out in front, a shot, and it was able to be picked up by Strzelski, as it was kind of a weak shot. I think John Jacobs couldn't get a whole lot of it as he was hit on that. Here's a chance now, quick shot, low bouncing shot, and score! Dallin Thompson is going to ice the game here as the Moon Bears now have a 3-goal lead over the Thousand Island Spirits. And that should likely do it, barring a miracle from the Spirits. That is now 6-3. Moon Bears have come to light here with 5 goals this half. And that's a big deal here as the Spirits now, from a face-off violation, now will get the ball. 47 seconds left. They're on offense, trying to keep this game close. Coming is Jade Martin. He loses the ball. He gets checked from behind. And referees will award the ball to the Spirits on that foul. Low shot just goes wide on the near side. And it'll be an over and back the other way. It's going to be Malloy. He's all alone here in the fast break. Saved by Benedict. He's able to get the right arm in there and make the save. Long outlet pass coming the other way. I don't know who that was intended for. And the Moon Bears will pick it up again. They can just pretty much wear down the rest of this clock here. Less than 20 seconds here in the game clock. Bigger than the shot clock is why you don't see it here on our screens. Moon Bears just content to run this out, but maybe they'll try to sneak in for one more goal. Goals do matter here in this tournament. Looking for one more. From behind the back, and saved by Benedict. He didn't even move on that save, but the clock runs out, and the Moon Bears, from a 5-goal explosion here in the second half, take this one 6-3 over the Thousand Island Spirits and will win the J Pool here at LAXNAI. It was certainly a tale of 2 halves, evenly contested between these two teams after the first half, 1-1, but then the second half was a completely different story. The Moon Bears able to score 5, and the Thousand Island Spirits only scored 2, but everything was all opened up here between these two teams here in the second half as they come in and make the lines for the handshakes. Both the goalies were spectacular as Benedict and Strzelski stellar in net, but Strzelski won out the day, only allowing 3 goals on that contest. And the Moon Bears will walk away with the victory here today against the Thousand Island Spirits. And don't go away, everybody. We'll have our next game coming up at 11:20. That's in 12 minutes. Steven Stamp will take you through that. It's going to be against the Iroquois Thunder against USA Blue. So stick around for that one. Until then, this is Dave Bowie signing out for this game. You'll catch me later on in the day, but stay tuned for our next game. That'll be happening in 12 minutes. Steven Stamp on the call for that one. Thank you so much, and we